Good evening to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another unboxing video, the series where I unbox my various streetwear, sneaker, and sometimes even jewelry purchases on the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing a piece that I've had my eye on for a little while now, and I'm really happy that I ended up picking it up. What I'm going to be unboxing is the Undercover by Jun Takahashi Fall Winter 2022 Wool Plaid Quilted Crewneck Sweater. Yeah, who would have thought Daniel's buying more secondhand Undercover? Well, hey look, I'm collecting it, so it makes sense that I'm buying more of it, but that is the reason why I haven't been picking up more Supreme and Palace for basically the past year or so, or maybe even more. But we've already talked about that in its own video. You guys already know that's the case. I can't help myself if there's some lovely Japanese clothing available in my size, and I was going through Unstitched Japan and I noticed that they had the Undercover Fall Winter 2022 Quilted Wool Sweatshirt. Now, in that season, I think we covered the lookbook for that season. We went over all the pieces in the lookbook, and there were some hoodies that also released that were plaid, quilted, etc. But they were done in very like neon colors and really intense colors. And if I'm calling back to the video correctly, I think I mentioned that I wish the colors of the crewneck sweaters were put onto the hoodies, but I was more interested in the crewneck sweater. That was, what, in 2022 when I talked about that? And now, in 2024, 2 years later, look what I got in my hand. The crewneck sweater. Not the hoodies, although if I do see the hoodies in a size 4 or 5 come up, I'm inclined to pick them up. If you guys see the hoodies from that season in those sizes, send them my way. Let me know. But yeah, I saw the sweatshirt in my size for a really good price. I thought to pick it up because I'm going to expand my collection and get a piece from the Fall Winter 2022 collection. I can understand why this piece did not sell out though, because it is very, very oversized. Now, I know Undercover, the models that they use for their lookbooks, they all weigh nothing, they're all super skinny, they're all super tall, all the conventions of any fashion brand, realistically. But that piece looked huge on the model there. And I thought, again, maybe it's just the super skinny model, super thin model. That's the reason why it's super oversized. No, this piece is genuinely big. It'll probably even look a bit big on me, which will be a nice change of pace for once, instead of everything being quite fitted, but yeah, it is. To give you guys some measurements, it's 77 centimeters wide and 80 centimeters long. So it's a big sweater. But its silhouette is a sweatshirt, but its materials, its designs almost makes it more like a jacket with material choices. But we'll dive into that when I unbox it. I'm very keen to show you it. I obviously bought it through Zen Market, my favorite place to buy things from Japan through. I've done many videos talking about them. I'm actually now an affiliate for them. I should probably plug you guys with the link to join up to them so you can sign up and get me some points and stuff. I'll try and remember to chuck that in the description section below, but I should also do a video about that. But yeah, I'm an affiliate with them now, which is fantastic. I really should have probably done a video about that. Another thing to remind me to do though. But yeah, now that I've kind of covered everything about the piece, where I picked it up from, how, you know, which collection it's from, etc., I think we just need to get into it and unbox it, guys. So let's open this box and see how this piece shapes up. And of course, I've got my trusty unboxing knife. Classic, the Australian has an excessively large knife, just so we can do the gimmick, the line. That's not a knife. This is a knife. Or, no, that's really about it. Oh, and also to unbox things, I suppose. That's probably the main reason I have this knife. And also because we just found it on the side of a road and I was like, a free knife on the side of the road? Yeah, I'm absolutely keeping that. It was probably a murder weapon or something like that. But anyway, we're not going to get into the story of the knife and everything like that. I'm just going to get into unboxing this piece and getting it open. I did buy it in its biggest size, of course, the size 5. That was the only size that Unstitched Japan actually had it in. But yeah, this piece, the box is massive, the piece is massive. I'm keen to see how it looks on body on me, but I can understand why no one in Japan bought this piece from Unstitched, because yeah, I can't imagine there's too many Japanese men or women out there that would meet my size measurements as a very big Western dude. So fair enough, fair enough. All right, we'll get it unboxed. We'll open it up. So here is a box opening. We've got a lot of extra packaging to keep it nice and safe. Fantastic. I'll try and drag it out. We've got a couple extra goodies here and there. I'll chuck it down here. Here it is here, nicely bubble wrapped. They always do a fantastic job in that. Fun little challenge from Zen Market. And just a couple other things as well. Mainly just advertisements that are kind of thrown in on top of that as well. But I'll chuck that there. Get this opened up. Cool, cool, cool. Here it is. Get this off. See if you can read it. Undercover, Jun Takahashi. Here is the color of it. Now, I don't know if you guys are thinking the same thing, but whenever I've seen this in images and photos, it looked a lot more brighter. The plaid looked a lot more brighter in the photos. So I'm actually quite happy to see that it's a darker color, because I think it's a lot more tasteful. But then it also gives me hope, because maybe the hoodies that, again, in the photos looked really vibrant, looked really fluoro, maybe they're not actually as bright as the photos are. And maybe we've all just been conned into believing that. I guess I'll find out one day when I actually pick them up and decide to wear them. But here is the piece here. What is the exterior plaid fabric? It is wool, and it feels very, very soft. A little bit itchy, but soft. Here is, oh, Jesus. Here's the massive piece. I'll take off the little material tag that comes with all undercover pieces, most undercover pieces. I actually don't know which pieces do get them and which pieces don't get them, but I'll show you the details. So there's the piece ID at the top, the color that it's come in, the size, and you can see the material choices here. So the surface is mainly wool with a little bit of nylon in it. The filling is 100% polyester. So the exterior, this wool here, it's not going to hit your body when you put it on. You get a nice plastic filled polyester lining to keep you nice and warm and make sure that you're not touching wool directly on the skin, so you don't get a itchy sensation to it. On the other side of this little bag here contains a little bit of the wool material if you wanted to feel how the material is in store without actually putting the piece on. I think that's a really cool way of handling it. So imagine you see the piece on a clothing rack and you're like, oh, wonder how the fabric feels. Well, they've got a little pouch where they give you exactly that, a little taster of the fabric. I think that's a cool approach to handling it, although I feel like if you just read the material choices, you kind of have an idea how it's going to feel, but in saying that, you will never know 100% how it feels until you feel it. It's got an intention thing. Do not tumble dry. Yeah, look, if I was cleaning this piece, I would definitely make it go through some dry cleaning, that's for sure. But I'll place these tags in basically the bag or collection of tags that I already have. But here is the piece, and it is huge, massive. Look at that. Oh my God. Yeah, this is going to be huge on me. Wow. The material, really soft to the touch. The wool is really soft to the touch. I'll put my hand in the lining and it feels kind of like a double layered hoodie where people have done an inner and outer lining to it. Well, an outer material to it, and then an inner lining on a hoodie instead of just like the opposite side of the fabric. If you kind of get what I mean. Essentially a lining. They've done a lining to this piece, and it's fantastic. That's what I'm trying to get across. But it's huge. Well, I'm gonna chuck it on, and you guys can let me know how it fits. But I can imagine it's gonna fit quite well. Oh my god! So guys, I mean, if the door frame isn't a good metric, right? Like, I'm a tall lad. Like, I'm like 6'5", whatever it is, 120 kilos. Look at this. This, oh my god. Look at the arm. That is huge. Down to here, up to here. And it goes like down to my crotch, past my crotch. No wonder nobody in Japan bought this. Look at the size of it. That's crazy. I mean, it's sick. It's got an awesome, like, comfy fit to it, but I feel like an old man that's about to herd in the sheep, wearing like a sweater that's way too big for him. Does it have pockets? It does have pockets. Ooh, felt lined pockets. What was the material? Lining, cotton and poly. Yeah, that's got to be it there. Like, ooh, put my hands along the side here. But this is huge, man. Look at it. Like, it's so big. It's so like there is my actual like frame, and then here's the piece. It's big. I feel goofy in it. But I kind of love it. I love it because of how big it is. I'm like, it's got all this room. There's so much movement, you know? Look how big those arms are. Oh my god. I can't even, I can kind of grab the end of it. Oh my god. Hey, look. This is cool. This is sick. Thank you, Jun Takahashi. I think I'm gonna go to work tomorrow wearing this. But this will literally just be the outfit. This ensemble, glasses on, I'm having a good time. This is sick. I love this sweater. I'm gonna keep myself nice and toasty. I'm very comfortable in this. It's not that heavy, even though it's got so much room to it, and I literally look like a picnic blanket right now. It's not that heavy. It sits nicely on the shoulders, at least for me. I've got heaps of space. I'm loving this. I want to buy the rest of them now because I just love it. This is really cool. Thank you, Jun Takahashi, for making a piece this big for the big fellas, because yeah, it's sick. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. How do you feel about the material choice? How do you feel about the colors, everything to do with that? Choosing wool is an awesome fabric choice. I look like a giant blanket. I look like a giant picnic blanket, or that I've taken over a Scottish family's palace, and I've grabbed all their plaid and chucked it together, all their tartan, and just chucked it together and made a huge piece out of it to celebrate. But this is, wow, this is crazy. It's just, I don't own any sweaters that have ever been this big on me, so this is a whole experience for me, because as I said, 90% of sweaters are fitted sweaters for me. So to have something like this is like a whole experience for me, because I'm a big guy. I'm used to everything being quite tight, but this is my first time actually having something this oversized and still looking tasteful, might I also add. But I love it. Yeah, it's sick. Let me know how you feel about it, guys. Is it a yes from you? Is it a no from you? What is Jun Takahashi doing, you might be asking? I want to hear it in the comments section below, but this is a really sick piece. And that's it, completely unboxed, guys. The autumn winter, or should I say fall winter 2022 wool quilted sweatshirt. And it's an interesting experience because, like, with this silhouette, I'm expecting cotton, I'm expecting basically the same qualities that you would normally get in a sweatshirt, but it's a wool exterior. It's got a lining to it. It's not overly heavy. There's not a single part of this piece that feels tight on me, which is a weird experience for me because I've never experienced that. Like everything just flows. It's comfy, but it's like, wow. I'm sad that winter is coming to an end or has come to an end, and you know, I don't get to wear this a lot in 2024, but I'm glad I picked it up so I can wear it in future seasons. It's in my undercover collection. Wow. I'm definitely going to be looking at more of the fall winter 2022 pieces because yeah, I really love this material choice and this cut of the silhouette. It's fantastic, man. I definitely want the hoodies, but I wish, again, still cycling back to what I said when I first covered the lookbook, I wish the hoodies were in this kind of color scheme because this looks a lot nicer. But I'll rest my case on that. But I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts, and if you've actually bought this piece, if you own this piece, do you also like the pieces from the fall winter 2022 collection? Do you think the cut of them is ridiculous? Because it's a huge piece, as just shown to you guys. Let me know. Let me know your thoughts on the piece or the season down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering all the pieces that I'm unboxing, you got to give me the 3 indicators I always ask you for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and if you haven't already, the best indicator you can give me is a subscribe to the channel. As mentioned in previous uploads, I'm trying to hit the subscriber milestone of 3,875 subscribers before the end of the month. Hopefully with your guys' continuous support, we'll be able to reach that milestone before the end of August. But that is everything I have to say about this wonderful piece, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for enjoying this piece with me and watching me enjoy it, I suppose. I'm gonna keep buying more undercover. You can't stop me now. That's the piece there. Thank you for tuning in, and until the next undercover video, until the next streetwear talk video, until the next unboxing video in general, I'll catch you later.